Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe. It's product review time again, and Derek from ActivMotion Bar sent me a sample of his ActivMotion Bar. This one here is a 4.5 pound bar, which is more for the therapy side of it, but there's also a whole bunch of other weights and sizes if you want something a little heavier for just a regular workout. I really like the ActivMotion Bar because if you can hear it, there's steel weights in there that force you to use your balance and stability while you're working out. So it's really, really neat. It's almost like a medicine ball in a therapy session where you're going back and forth, except the cool part of this is it's a longer lever arm. So it actually gives you more of a pull from one side to the other. You can actually almost see my body going that way. So you have to use your core muscles and your balance muscles to make sure that you don't fall or move while you're using the bar. So it's really, really neat. There's also a whole bunch of videos that you can get. They start at a level 1, which is the foundation builder, all the way up to higher level training and even some golf fitness. It's really, really neat because if you don't just believe it when you feel it, the University of Michigan actually did a study with the ActivMotion Bar, and they compared this to just a regular static bar, and the ActivMotion Bar with its dynamic movement actually activates muscles up to 172% more than just a static bar. So when you think about it, that's a lot more activation in your muscles. I also like the fact that it's smooth. Now you can hear the weights moving, but it's a smooth movement, so it's not jerky while you're doing it. So your muscles can really work without working in an odd way or an uncomfortable way. So there are some exercises that are my favorites that I would like to show you so you can kind of see how the bar works. So let's get started. So when you're using the ActivMotion Bar, there's 2 white lines on each side. That's where you want to place your hands. And the reason for that is when you're moving the bar, you can hear the weights rolling. But when you're trying to keep the bar stable, you don't want the weights on one side or the other side. You want to try and keep them in the middle. So you're going to probably hear those weights rolling around, but you really want to work your core and your balance to keep them in the middle while you're working out. So the first one I want to show you, you're going to actually lie down. And I like this in the rehab setting because you're almost getting yourself into that pelvic tilt. You want to keep your back flat on the ground and then bring your knees up, push the bar against your thighs here, and then slowly tap one leg down and come back up. So if you can hear those weights moving, you really want to try and keep them in the middle, which this is a lot tougher than it looks like it is. And you can push as hard as you want to against your legs or as little as you want to start off with. Just trying to keep it nice and balanced. Now I'm going to show you some stuff standing up. The next movement is going to be an overhead side bend. So just take the bar up over your head, keep your arms nice and straight, and then just bend to one side and come back over to the other side. So when the weights shift over, you can really feel that stretch. And then the next one is going to be a hinge rotation. For the hinge rotations, bend at your hips but keep your back straight. Then rotate from side to side. As the weights come down, you can really feel it pull yourself even more into a stretch. So the last exercise I want to show you is actually one I usually just do in the clinic with a medicine ball. So the ActivMotion Bar is going to actually make it a little harder than a medicine ball because the weights go out even further. So usually what I'll have a patient do is stand on one foot and then just rotate side to side and not fall over. And then of course switch sides so you keep yourself even. So overall, I really like the ActivMotion Bar. I feel like it helps with stability and balance, and it really gets your core working. There's several videos out there. There's even one by P90X guru Tony Horton. He's fighting off some zombies and working with the ActivMotion Bar. So if this can work him out, it's definitely going to be able to work you out. After I even did the level 1 foundation builder video, I was really impressed at how much my core was being worked at the end of the day. So I really like it. I think it's something that's very beneficial. Make sure you talk to your doctor or your physical therapist before you use it. But if you want to get some extra core workout, I would say this is for you. If you'd like to purchase this, you can check it out in our product store, or you can go to ActivMotion Bar to check out the different weights and sizes. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you'd like to check out some other videos, go to AskDoctorJo.com. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.